It's time, lads, once again for the start of a new season here with Blackburn. And with that, it means it's time to start building the squad to be ready for the Champions League. That's right, lads, we've got Champions League football this season. After winning the Premier League last year, can this amazing squad do it again? There's going to be some big changes to this team because we need to strengthen it, ready to play Champions League football this season. It is here, I cannot believe it. It is time to start season number 7. Did you ever think that Yorkie would make it to season number 7 in a series? If you did, leave a like. And if you didn't, leave a like as well, please. Massively appreciated, helps us get seen by more and more people. That's it, lads. Today, we are going to be building this squad. I want to look at the objectives first, because objectively, they don't like me that much. 66 and weak isn't that bad. Late at night, and we're definitely going to need the glasses on if we're going to read the objectives. The youth development one, we don't care about. We're going to achieve that every year, no matter what. This one is crucial. 3 players born in South America. Why does it have to tie me into this? But that's what we're going to have to do. And it's going to be those South American wonder kids that we need to bring into the team. This is definitely pigeonholing me, and I do not like it. The Continental is medium. Reach the final in season number 1. It is our first season in the Champions League and they want us to reach the final. Okay, board, you've been drinking. Win the league title again and win the cup. They don't want much. They want a treble here in season number 7. Once you become successful in this game, they just absolutely destroy everything. Now, the squad is looking pretty tasty. I like it. The team's good. We've got options. We've got players that can play in different positions. I mean, we're decent. We're a good squad. I like the 11 we've got. I like the players we've got. But is it good enough to be in the Champions League? I don't actually know. But I'm going to go through the team now, and I'm going to start offering some contracts out. I'm going to make the changes necessary, and I'm going to list some players up that I think it's their time to leave the club. Now, after going through the squad, these are going to be the players that we transfer lift. Angel Gomez is not happy at the club, so we decided to list him. Florian Origi Balogun, I love the nickname, lads, but we've been holding him back for too long. It's Florian's time to spread his wings and fly, and we're going to let him go this season. I'm really gonna miss him because he's been clutch when needed. He's scored so many big goals for this team, but it is about time that we gave him the opportunity elsewhere. Jens Dahl has come back from his loan, and Jens Dahl is not good enough for Champions League football. It's not really good enough for the level of Premier League team we are. He's going to be going as well as Luke Richards, another youth academy guy that just hasn't cut the mustard, and Scott Wood comes back from his loan spell to go on another loan spell, hopefully. 77 at 18. This guy's going to be good. Now, we also went through and offered some players some new contracts, players like Matt Turner, but I didn't offer a new contract to Alex Centellas. I want your guys' feedback. You think we should improve at left back, and I don't think there's any reason to keep Alex Centellas if we're going to improve at left back. I want Carson Johnson to get game time. He's 18 and 76 overall, an exciting prospect. This guy is going to be extremely good. We need to have a bit of faith in him and give him some game time in order for him to improve. But if we are going to sign a new left back, I think Centellas most likely has to go there. There's no way at this stage in his career he'll play second fiddle to somebody else, who's also very undecided at the end of the last episode on what to do up top. But Robert Hagen has returned from his loan and looks pretty tasty. 22 years of age now, the Norwegian. 82 overall. Is he the man that we've been looking for? I don't know. Acceleration is extremely good. Reaction's good. Sprint speed, 97 on the sprint speed. I don't know. This guy could be great. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to get him on a development plan. But if he continues to have any growth this season with this development plan, this guy's going to be unbelievable. Now, although Hagen looks good, one player I really wouldn't mind signing is the Premier League top goal scorer last season, Jesus Ferreira. And the main reason for that is we might potentially use a different formation a lot more this coming season. We had quite a lot of success with this 4-2-4 when playing against teams like Spurs and Chelsea, where they play 5 at the back. This could definitely be an option for us to play more. We have the midfielders for it. I really like this formation. The problem with going to this formation is I do feel like then maybe we should let Tyler Adams go. I don't know. That might be a wild statement to let Tyler Adams go because he's been fantastic for us, but he had his injury problems last season, and I think Ortiz is better as a CM. Do we go out there and sign another CDM to help Tyler Adams and be in the rotation? Or do we just go and sign another central midfielder and sell Tyler Adams? The options are endless. Let me know in the comment. Now, with all that out the way, I don't want to start this transfer window very strongly. I don't want to jump in too soon because a lot could happen in this window. I want to advance forward now and see if we get any offers. Let's take a look at the calendar first. Now, who do we play at the start of this? Are you kidding? Okay. Tottenham and Man City, Brighton, who finished 4th, I think, in the first 3 games. That is absolutely ridiculous. We also play Manchester United, of course, after winning the Premier League. We're going to play them in the Community Shield, but this is a ridiculous start to the season. We play Manchester United after the Man City game. How has this happened? This is absolutely scandalous. That's what that is. Scandalous. Let's advance forward. Let's see what kind of bids we start getting in. Let's move some players out of the club before we bring some in. So the first bid of the window is going to be for Jens Dahl. Goodbye, Jens Dahl. You've been good. Stefan has now departed the club as well. So our number 2 to Matt Turner is the returning Matteo Vega. I forgot about this guy. He's returning from his loan. Kind of looks a little bit like Marek Hamsik. But anyway, Matteo Vega could be that guy for us. So I actually don't think we're going to sign a new goalkeeper. We don't need a better backup goalkeeper than this. I'm just going to delegate the renewal, make him as happy as possible, and Matteo Vega will be back up to Matt Turner this season. Now, only the second bid of the window, and I'm going to find it very difficult not to negotiate this one. Inter Milan are very tasty on this year's game, and they've done some big things. Also, Marcus Rashford really annoyed me at the end of the season. So, should he stay or should he go? I don't know. I think for now, we reject it. Feedback will be needed on Marcus Rashford because I do already intend to play 2 up top a lot more this season. Selling him and Balogun in the first episode of this year probably isn't the smartest move. Speaking of Balogun, transfer comes in from Monaco. Going to accept this one straight away. You have been a hero, Florian Origi Balogun, but your time has come. So 2 more bids in for players, Angel Gomez and Centellas. Of course, we're going to reject the Centellas one for now until we get the feedback that we need from you lads. But Angel Gomez to Barcelona is going to be a done deal. We're definitely going to accept this one. Him being unhappy and him actually not playing that well is a massive contributing factor. Now, I have decided the player who's going to be our first transfer for the club. It's a man with a ton of experience and a man that has already lifted the Premier League several times. I think experience is very important in FIFA. People always go for the youngsters and don't necessarily go for older players. He is absolutely world class at 34 years of age. It might just be a 1-season deal, but we're going to go in for João Cancelo. Now, considering he's at Wolves, this shouldn't be a difficult deal to get done. I'm just going to chuck 30 million at it. By the way, we have over 300 million in the transfer budget. So we've got a big budget to spend. 85 overall. A massive improvement. They want 40 million for him. At his age, I don't actually want to send 40 million their way. I'm going to offer 35 and hope they meet me in the middle. And they will do just that. Let's get this contract done for João Cancelo. And just like that, João Cancelo becomes our first signing of this transfer window. I could not be happier than getting this deal done. It was an easy contract to negotiate. Welcome to Blackburn Rovers, João Cancelo. And he's going to slot in straight away as well as our starting left back. The fact that he can play right back too, it is an area that we're fairly weak in, but I really do like Ethan Laird and Lewis. They've got so much pace and so much ability on the attack. It's good to have someone like Cancelo in the team, though. We've played a lot of possession over the last few seasons, and he's going to be massively important in that. Although his pace is going down, his positioning is fantastic. After rejecting a few more bids for Matt Turner and Ethan Laird, I am choosing to let Luke Mbete leave the club, though, for 16 million. He hasn't really worked out how I expected, and I would at least want a backup now with us playing in the Champions League to be 80 overall, or have the potential to be that. João Cancelo didn't have long to wait for his debut, though, as he's going to be in the starting 11 today to take on Manchester United in the FA Community Shield. They've got a very strong starting 11. Let's start off the season with some silverware. Now, Callum Grant is going to start that one today, but the fight for striker is going to be on this season with Hagen, Rashford, and Grant, and I'm also thinking about adding another one regardless. We're going to need great squad depth this season in the Champions League. There is no doubt about it in my mind. So let's see if Callum Grant can hold on to his starting spot this year. And that kind of run from Callum Grant and that kind of touch from Callum Grant. Oh, it's 1-0. I can't believe it. It's bounced off the goalkeeper. What is going on? How has this been given a foul? This, if ever, is 1-0. He doesn't even hit the ball. And then how is this not given? I mean, does he? Oh, okay. He needs the goalkeeper in the head. I guess you could say he didn't have control of the ball. And that maybe should have been a penalty if he had have had control of the ball. I don't know, but I feel like that should have been a goal. Going to be a fight for centre-back this year as well. Reggie Cannon's got it right now, but I'm not sure it's going to stay that way. That's a beautiful ball into Kubo. He was really outstanding last season. We pumped that one into Callum Grant, but can't find the back of the net here early on. Well, we did find the back of the net, let's be honest, but it didn't count. This would normally be a good position for Rashford. It's not going to be this time round. It's going to be Gibbs-White. Let's see if I can hit anything that's decent. Goes towards the goalkeeper. That's a great ball out to Mendes. Boy, has he got some pace. We get lucky. Bounces off a cannon. Don't concede from the corner. Don't concede from the corner. We're not gonna. Wow, man, they're giving Cancelo space here. Find a ball forward to Callum Grant. Callum Grant there did brilliantly. And then he's going to be played back in, is he? Gibbs White just couldn't quite find that pass. Anthony up against Cancelo. No, thank you. Cancelo played a killer ball. Gio Reyna tries to play a killer ball into Callum Grant. Is he going to win it back? Callum Grant does win it back. What can I do from distance? Why not? Just over the bar. That would have been fantastic just before half-time. That would have been the perfect time to find a goal. Let's all be honest, though. We should already be 1-0 up. Callum Grant scored that goal early. The referee, he's just on the payroll. Oh, Anthony's been unleashed. Anthony's been unleashed. I don't like that. 1-0 Manchester United. There are no signs of life in this second half so far. We are so sloppy right now. We can't get to that one. It's going to be played in. Terrier. Oh, Reginald. Reginald. Oh, good save, Turner. Now Cancelo. Can we open up some space now? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That should be a goal back. Beautiful. Gibbs White starting the season off right. Let's make some subs, though. Callum Grant is tired. Let's bring him off. Let's bring on Hagen. Why not? And I'm going to bring on Rashford on the left. That should do for now. I wouldn't mind getting Richards on at some point, but I can't take off Gibbs White just after scoring. Hubo finds Laird. Is that going to be a good ball across? No. Ethan Laird with the terrible cross. Gibbs White finally does come off for Richards. He deserves game time this year. We're to improve him. He's going to need it. I have to pull this back. Inside to Hagen. Inside to Hagen. What a save, Edison. Oh, they've miskicked it. McKinney. Whip it across. Into Rashford against his old club. And a massive save from Edison again. We're going to extra time. Unless we can score from this corner. And it could be on... Maybe Richards. Score a goal of everyone's dreams. Never mind. I forgot it's straight penalties. Are you kidding me? I mean, that isn't a bad lineup for penos. Oh, I hate them. Let's see what Matt Turner could do. He's done it before left. Ah, that was awful. It's bringing back bad memories of a penalty shootout. See if Rashford can score this one. Should be able to. Does cleanly. Does Diego Jota go left? I think so. Yes, he does. Turner saves it. Bury this, Hagen. Bury this against Edison. Yes, beautiful. Looked calm, did the youngster. Anthony's got to go right, hasn't he? Anthony. Ah, that was nice. Kubo. Let's be cheeky, Kubo. Let's be cheeky, Kubo. Every time I go down the middle, I never score down the middle. Brian Brobby's going left. Oh, he went right. Did that last time. It all fell apart last time. I went for the penalty down the middle. I'm an idiot. Still in this, though. Ginter. Go left again. Oh, I jumped too soon. Well, Cancelo, welcome to the club, mate. Got to score this one. I think he should do. Technically, he's sound, and what a goal. Sudden death. Pedri. I've gone left every time. Might as well go left again, and he goes right. Alvin Bassey, of all people. I'm going to go right. Why not? Let's see what happens. It's saved by Edison, and we lose the Community Shield. At the end of the day, it is basically just a friendly, but you always want to win these kind of games, and for it to go to penalties is so frustrating. Ooh, Manchester City now coming in for Ethan Laird. We have to negotiate this one. When a club like Man City comes in, have to negotiate it. Hopefully, we want too much for them. Now, Ethan Laird isn't a superstar. Let's remember that, but I want like 45 million. Around 45 mil. That's a huge gap between valuation. No problem, Pep. We'll keep him. Now, every single season, we like to get ourselves a very good freebie. And this time, I have two players to choose between. First one is Kai Kai, the ex-Manchester City player. And the next one used to play for a club just across the city. It's Palestri. When I look at the two, I like the two, but I've never used Kai Kai, and I've used Palestri before, so that's the move we're going to make. And just like that, signing number 2 is done. Kai Kai joins the club. Of course, it's an A. He was a free transfer. What does that mean for Kai Gregory out wide, though? Because I really like Kai Gregory, but he hasn't improved as much as we needed him to. He's never going to get in ahead of Kubo, and Kubo and Kai Kai are very similar. They're very, very good on the ball. I don't quite know what to do here. It's a good headache to have, though. Another huge plus, though, with signing Kai Kai is that's number 1 of the 3 South American players needed to sign for this critical brand exposure. They just won't leave him alone. It's Barcelona now coming in for Ethan Laird. I said I wanted around 45, but let's be honest, 40 million would be great for Ethan Laird. I'm going to go in with 40 million. Let's see what Barca say. They're going to do it. We're going to need a new right back. Shouldn't stress too much, though, because Rico Lewis going in at right back, he's very good. And we still have Jad Cancelo, who can play at right back, with Centellis and Johnson being backup. Oh, it doesn't get any better. It's Real Madrid coming in for Javier Bravo. We already know the deal on the channel. When a big team like Real Madrid comes in, you have to at least negotiate. Let's try 53 million. Let's see what they'll do. 43, that's fine with me. We're going to reject that. We have Brighton coming up next, but we still have some holes in this team that we need to fulfill. We're definitely going to need a new right back now. There's several options on here that we could go for. I'd really like someone who just takes us up to the next level. Frimpong's probably a no-go, but the Jet Spence could be the guy for me. As well as that, now we're probably going to need another centre-back. With letting Mbete go, we only have 3 centre-backs right now. We definitely need a 4th if we're going to be a Champions League team. And there's some big names that we already have on this list. But it doesn't just end with the back line. There's still so many issues to solve in the centre of the park. I've let Jackson go out on loan, so we only have Ortiz, Tyler Adams, and McKinney in the centre of the park. An injury could kill us. And I don't know if we should be going in for another CDM, or if we should just go for 2 centre mids this year. We have some tasty central midfielders on this list. Some very tasty, like Conor Gallagher there at Torino. There's some good options. We're going to leave the rest of that business for the next episode. It's time to take on Brighton at New Ewood Park. We put a new stadium in. It's New Ewood Park. We've upgraded. It's 40,000 seater now. I'm going to stick with this formation for this game, but I'm always contemplating moving today. And the only change to this side is going to be that Rico Lewis starts, of course, with Ethan Laird looking like he's moving out the club very soon. Here we go then. First game at a new look Ewood Park. I'm excited for this. New stadium for the first time. I think it looks pretty decent. I'm happy with this one. There may be just one more upgrade in this, but I don't think so. I think this will probably be it for this series. Can we get a win on our first home game at this stadium? Brighton had an unbelievable year, so I am not underestimating them at all. Well, they're going to get an early opportunity here. Mayer. Oh, he whipped it across. Oh, I brought Turner forward, and they whip it across. What a header. We have to be winning that. Not the start you would want at a new stadium. We haven't even touched the football yet. 6 minutes in, we're a goal down. I'm not too stressed, though. We start every single season slowly. We just need to play that possession football that we're known for. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Kubo, exploit the space. Kubo, what is that shot? Kinney, to Kubo. Gio Reyna. Do it from distance, Gio. Oh, he rattles the crossbar. I need to fire shots from distance a little bit more with Gio. I don't do that enough. Back across to Gio. Gio with a good shot. Good save from Kepa. Since the goal, we've had some good opportunities, but none of them finding the back of the net yet. Space for Kubo. Oh, we'll take a free kick from that position. This is a worldy position for Gio Reyna. This really is. We need to aim it about there. Give it a good amount of power. Can I find the back of the net with Gio Reyna? Oh, of course I can. Stunning free kick goal. Can anyone remember when I just couldn't score a free kick to save my life? Well, that has changed on this year's game. I hope it'll be the same on next year. Look at the angle on this one. We just got it perfect. Hit it perfect, so sweetly. Now let's push on and try and win this game. This is a good corner opportunity for them. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Win that, Cancelo. Oh my God, Turner, I love you. Could have children with Turner. I would do. I legit would do. Win that. Cancelo, what is that? What is that, Reginald Cannon? Oh my God, Yakamada. That is disgusting. I think he's onside too. Oh, what a sloppy goal to concede. Time for subs. We need to change this up. I'm going to bring on Rashford. I'm going to bring on Kai. Kubo's been a bit quiet. I think the best we can hope for now is 2-2. That's genuinely it. I don't think we score more than that. Oh, Kai's got some pace. Kai's got a lot of pace. Pulls it back. Where's Rashford? Where was Rashford there? Kai's done brilliantly, though. Kai's done brilliantly and then gets tackled. Marcus Rashford is already frustrating me. This early into the season, it can't... Is that an open space? No. But he's frustrating me already. Gibbs White. Finds McKinney. McKinney wants Kai on his debut. Kai goes clean through and scores. Oh, there's time left. What a way to make an entrance as well. Our new number 11, Kai finding the back of the net. Kai's been electric since he come on. That's a great run. That's a good ball in as well to Gio. Well knocked away, Kepa. He's going to have that kind of impact. We have signed ourselves a very good player. A very good player. Oh, that can be more off the line. Oh, Rashford can't put it in the back of the net. I just don't think it's going to work for Rashford up top. He goes to the left. Gio comes off because he's tired. Let's bring on Hagen. Time for Hagen to have a big moment in this team. Adams finds Rashford. Rashford's got pace. Rashford's got a lot of pace. Rashford still running with it. Pulls it across. Gibbs White. Oh, it's deflected wide. There's not going to be many more opportunities. Gonna have to whip in a good ball here towards Bassi. The keeper comes and collects. 5 minutes added on. I haven't seen that often. Full-time whistles blown. Is it points dropped? I don't know. We went a goal down twice and then made it 2-2 against 4th place Brighton. I'll take that considering how poorly I normally start these seasons. But that's where we're going to leave this episode. There are still so many more decisions to make. I can't wait to hear your feedback, lad. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for supporting this series. I can't wait for the new game to be out. Take care, and I will see you for the next episode and part 2 of this transfer window.